I do want to welcome in one of the key figures in this legal fight, Oregon Attorney General Dan Rayfield. It is so good to see you again tonight. I appreciate you coming on the show. Let's talk about this. The White House plans to send California National Guard troops to Oregon. Nancy Liu just reporting there. The governor saying 100 are already on the ground. We see Governor Newsom is threatening to sue. What is next?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty common sense stuff. You had a court ruling that came out yesterday at 4:30 where a judge said, hey, there is not a factual reason to deploy the U.S. military in the city of Portland. President didn't like that answer. And when the president doesn't like something, he tries to get around it, just like a teenager gets around something when his parents say something to him that they don't like. And so what they did is they went down to California, said, hey, we're going to bring the California National Guard up. And the common sense thing is if it was unlawful to do it yesterday, it's unlawful to do it today. If it's unlawful to do it with the Oregon National Guard, it's unlawful to do it with the California National Guard. Simply put, you just have the Trump administration disagreeing with the judge's orders.
Are you saying that President Trump is acting like a child or throwing a temper tantrum?
Oh, unquestionably. This is wild, right? None of us would ever do what the president did under these circumstances. If we got an order from a federal judge, we wouldn't find ways to work around it. It's just like if I was driving on the freeway and I got a speeding ticket driving in my car, I wouldn't turn around the next day and start go speeding in my Toyota pickup and try and pretend that that was any different than the day before.
So President Trump was asked about the court decision, and while he said he's looking into it, he also had this to say about the situation in Portland. Let's listen.
Portland is burning to the ground. It's insurrectionists all over the place. It's Antifa, and yet the politicians who are petrified. Look, the politicians are afraid for their lives. That's the only reason that they say, like, there's nothing happening. And you've seen it. The place is burning down, and they pretend like there's nothing happening.
Your reaction to the president's comments today?
I mean, we all know this is American. This is a president that talks, says words, and not a lot of that is grounded in fact. What you had in a courtroom, and that's what people should really look at, facts as a neutral arbiter saw them. A neutral arbiter that was actually appointed by President Donald Trump. What that judge found is that there was no need for the military in Portland, Oregon. That should speak for itself, which should also speak for itself as the federal government's lawyers. They tried to present facts, which was, guess it, it was the president's Truth Social. He's using his own social media as evidence in a courtroom. It's wild. And that's why they lost, frankly, because the reality isn't what he believes it is, as he's being informed recklessly by social media.
When you're at the ICE facility in Portland, when you are watching the videos of the protests there, I mean, the president makes it clear what he sees. What are you seeing?
Well, again, go what happened in court. The factual evidence that came out, we looked at all of the calls that came into the Portland Police Department. Remember, we got a Portland Police Department, we got the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department, we got the Oregon State Police, and we got a district attorney that holds people accountable when you violate the laws. And what you saw is that ICE facility had turned down requests for help from the Portland Police Department. So again, the president can get on there and say whatever he wants. That's his right. It's reckless. But ultimately, what he says has to hold up and has to pass muster in a court of law. And if it doesn't, you're going to get a ruling like you did yesterday, which halts his authority to federalize the National Guard here in Oregon.
Can you confirm for us that the complaint has been amended to add California as well as a complainant, if it hasn't been done already?
That's absolutely right. So what happened is we get this order from the judge yesterday. Less than 5.5 hours later, they say they're going to bring in the California National Guard. We've worked with the California Attorney General's office and the California Governor's office to amend the complaint here in Oregon to add California as a complainant. We are now and have now filed a second temporary restraining order to stop the president's actions of mobilizing the California National Guard. And we hope to be in front of a judge within the next 48 hours.
All right. Attorney General Dan Rayfield, I know you'll keep us posted. Thank you so much for making the time tonight.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.